Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another VKids Sunday. It's great to have you join with us today. And good morning to you, Hamilton. How are you doing? Hamilton, you seem to be very excited this morning. What's going on? Yes, we have got some very exciting news because we have got a new member of the VKids team. So I'm going to introduce her to you now. So this is Amanda. Come on in, Amanda.
Hi, VKids. Hi, Hamilton.
Welcome to the team, Amanda.
Thank you.
So I thought it'd be really fun if we asked Amanda what her favourite joke is. So Amanda, have you got a joke for us?
I do. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Hatch.
Hatchoo.
God bless you.
Oh! Did you like that one, Hamilton? It was like I was sneezing. Did you like that one at home? Thanks for that, Amanda. And you're going to see a lot more of Amanda as the weeks go on as well. But we need to head over now to Granny Page Turner, who's going to tell us about the story for this morning. So, over to you, Granny Page Turner. Oh, who've we got there? It's the VKids. Hello, everyone. Granny Page Turner here. Great to be with you for another Sunday. Now, do you remember last week we learnt all about Pentecost, didn't we? And this week we're going to find out what happens next if I can just find my Jesus Storybook Bible. Oh, it's there under my knitting. If you've got your Jesus Storybook Bible, it's on page 334 and it's called A New Way to See. So let's all watch the story together now.
A New Way to See. Of all the people who kept the rules, Saul was the best. "I'm good at being good," he'd tell you. He was very proud and very good, but he wasn't very nice. Saul hated anyone who loved Jesus. He travelled around looking for them. He wanted to catch them and put them in prison. He wanted everyone to forget all about Jesus. He didn't believe Jesus was the rescuer, and he didn't believe Jesus was alive either. You see, Saul had never met Jesus. So, one day, Jesus met Saul. Saul was on his way to Damascus when suddenly a dazzling light flashed like lightning. It was brighter than the sun. It was too bright. Saul shielded his eyes and fell to the ground. He heard a loud voice. It was too loud. It gave Saul a headache. "Saul, Saul," said the loud voice, "why are you fighting me?" "Lord," Saul answered, "who are you?" "I am Jesus," said the voice. "When you hurt my friends, you are hurting me too." Saul's whole body trembled. "Go to the city," Jesus said. "I'll tell you what to do." When Saul opened his eyes, he couldn't see. His helpers had to hold his hand and lead him like a little child. Saul was blind for 3 whole days, and yet it was as if he was seeing for the very first time. Meanwhile, there was a man called Ananias who loved Jesus. Jesus came to him in a dream. "Go to Saul and pray for him, and I will make him see again." Ananias knew all about Saul and how he hated Jesus' followers. "Lord, he has come to hurt us." But Jesus told Ananias, "Saul is the one I've chosen to tell the whole world who I am." So Ananias went to Saul. "Brother Saul," Ananias said, "it was Jesus you met on the road." And Ananias prayed for Saul. Suddenly Saul could see again, but he saw everything differently. He wasn't mean anymore. He even changed his name from Saul to Paul, which means small and humble, the very opposite of proud. And do you know what Ananias' name means? The Lord is full of grace. Grace is just another word for gift, which is funny because that's just what Paul's message was all about from then on. It's not about keeping rules, Paul told people. You don't have to be good at being good for God to love you. You just have to believe what Jesus has done and follow him, because it's not about trying. It's about trusting. It's not about rules. It's about grace, God's free gift that cost him everything. What had happened to Paul? He had met Jesus. Paul got a new job. He called himself a servant and travelled everywhere telling everyone about Jesus. He got shipwrecked 3 times. He even ended up in prison. God loves us, he wrote from prison. Nothing can ever, no, not ever, separate us from the never-stopping, never-giving-up, unbreaking, always and forever love of God. He showed us in Jesus. And so it was, just as God promised Abraham that dark night all those years before. The family of God's children grew and grew until one day they would come to number more than even all the stars in the sky.
Wow, Hamilton, what an amazing story about how Saul became Paul, and he saw things in a completely different way, didn't he? Well, I've got some good news for you all, because we have got Jenny Jogsalot on standby, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about that story. So, over to you, Jenny.
Okay, 701, 702, 703, 704. Oh, hey guys, Jenny Jogsalot here. I'm just trying to make sure I'm the best I can be at this, so I'm just doing 750 on this side. And then when I've done that, okay, I've nearly done that. Okay, so I'll check that off. Now I'm going to need to do 700 on the other side just to make sure I'm the best that I can be. It's really hard work, but I feel like I have to keep going, keep striving to make sure that, I'm doing really good. And oh, hey, you guys, it's Nikki Knows It All.
Hi guys,
Hey.
it's Nikki Knows It All.
Hey, Nikki, nice to see you. How are you going?
Why are you working so hard?
Oh, Nikki, it's just that I just need to do all these things to make sure I'm the best I can be and that I'm really good, and I'm just keeping going. I need to do 10,000 of these ones, and then later I'm going to do 900 of the stretches, and what have you got there?
Bought you a gift.
A gift? Is it a free gift?
It's a free gift.
What is it?
God's grace glasses.
God's grace glasses. Let me put them on. Oh, it's like a whole new way to see. I feel like I don't have to keep trying so hard anymore.
That's it.
Thank you so much for this free gift, Nikki. This is amazing. Thanks. See you later. You guys, when we put on God's grace, we don't have to keep working so hard and trying so hard and striving so hard, because His grace is a free gift and we just have to receive it. Isn't that great news? We can just live in His love. All right, you guys, I'll see you later. Bye.
Well, thank you for that, Jenny. And wasn't it great to meet Jenny's friend, Nikki Know-It-All? And I think we're going to see a bit more of her as the weeks go on as well. But now it's time to head over to Hamilton at his house, because he's going to tell us a bit more about what the memory verse is for today. So over to you, Hamilton.
Hello VKids, it's memory verse time. And today the verse is from Ephesians 2 verse 8, and it says, "For it is by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not from yourselves, it is a gift from God." It's just like Jenny was saying, it's a free gift, so we don't have to keep striving, because we can live in God's grace. All right, I'll see you next week. Bye.
Hamilton, thank you for sharing that memory verse with us. And now it's time to go into our worship, and I'm really excited to worship with you all this morning. But what do we need to do first? Yes, that's right, Hamilton. We need to go and see Jenny Jogs a Lot for our worship warm-up. So over to you, Jenny. Oh, hey guys, Jenny Jogs a Lot here. It's great to see you earlier, and I hope you enjoyed meeting my new friend Nikki. Now we're going to go into our worship. We're going to do the one where it talks about every move I make and how there's waves of mercy and waves of grace. So do you guys remember the actions? You do? Let's just go over them again. So we've got waves of mercy and waves of grace, and we do our arms from side to side like this, don't we? Let's see you all doing those. Yes, you've got it. But first, before we go into our song, we're going to do our warm-up. So let's make sure everyone's standing up. We're going to do our punches from side to side. But what do I always say? Yes, make sure that you're not standing too close to anyone else, because we don't want anyone accidentally punching someone, do we? All right, here we go. We're going to do 10 and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing, you guys. Let's worship together. Well, what a great song that was to worship along to, Hamilton. Did you enjoy that? Yes, me too. And I hope that you've enjoyed our VKids for this morning at home. But we've come to the end of our session today, but we look forward to seeing you again very soon. So we'll see you next week. Bye. Oh, who have we got there? Oh, it's
Vintage Church. Hello, everyone. My name's Granny Page Turner. It's lovely to see you all. Now, I was just looking at my emails and I was just seeing that from Vintage Church it's saying they need VKids volunteers. Well, I love the VKids and I'm wondering about volunteering, but you know, I do have a few questions, so I wonder what time it is in Australia. I think I'm going to give my young friend Jennifer a quick call, see if she can answer my questions.
Hello? Jenny speaking.
Jennifer, is that you? Yes, hello, it's Granny Page Turner here.
Oh, hi. GPT, how are you going?
How are you, my dear?
Great to hear from you.
Now, I saw that the VKids team are looking for new volunteers, but I just had a few questions. Do you think you can answer them? First, now, I can only do once a month. Is that going to be a problem?
No, so whatever you can do. So if you can do once a month, that's great. If you can do once a week, that's great. If you can do every other week, whatever suits you would work for us.
And what if I haven't volunteered with children before? Is that okay?
Yeah, okay, so if you've not worked with kids before, don't worry because we're going to train you up. We can see which age group that you prefer to work with and we'll just let you know exactly how our Sundays work.
So I'll get all the training I need. That's wonderful news.
Yeah, and I know, Fiona's going to be there and we know that she's pretty cool.
And dear, how do I apply? Do I fill in a form?
So there is on the internet, there's a website, vintagechurchla.com, and you can find the form on there.
Right, and is that on the interweb? It's on the internet. Okay.
All right, GPT.
All right then, dear. Bye. What a lovely girl. Now, I'd love to maybe see you on the VKids team as well. So let's all go outside after the service and have a chat with Jenny about how we can join up. All right, see you soon. Bye, dears.